say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rams will put toe to leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida Gators offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Finds his man, it's Clark. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Gators will send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Curry. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Blue. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert third down, not only do you convert third and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, first and goal. Wow.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to throw, it's Curry. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gonna run it. It's ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Scrambling away. Creates a little room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Jackson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. looking to throw its flag way. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Timeout, Colorado State.
The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might be changing the route. The snap sets up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gator!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Curry. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Curry. Completes it in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
With the catch, it's Tucker. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Colorado State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Throwing right. It's caught. Corralled and brought down by the defense. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Trying to pick Pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. He's got great speed. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Florida! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 28 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Lost to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Gator! A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll run play action. Complete to the left. It's a running room. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rams! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Dropping back, it's Lagway. By himself, he makes the grab. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Using the quick game. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Curry. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to come. Looking deep down the right side. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This drive will open from the 15. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Curry. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. It's Lagway looking to scramble. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Gators want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll move the wide receiver. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on third down. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Florida!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 35 over Temple. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air, it's Curry. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. Good, solid tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes.
Turning it on! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, lost to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I think at this time you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play. And that
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Fires on the move. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.